Do I hear somebody calling my name? Do I? Is it? Is it a song? Is it a song that's calling my name? I think it is. I think it is. I think it's song time. A one, a two, a one, two, three. God bless America, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairie, to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, the land that I love. Clap for me. Woo! I have returned. We all have returned. And now, Sans the Skeleton, I see your name is now in what looks like Spanish. So now I'm just going to call you Sans. Well, there's two Sans now, so everything's thrown off. But, yo, what's up, everybody? Dog, Snorlax, and the two Sanses, and King. Welcome, welcome. Another day. Another stream. Another stream. You know what? The shout's not on yet. And I'm very glad that it's not on yet. Because we would have read everything there. Now, here's the thing about... Yo, Rogue. Sure, welcome in, welcome in. Here's the thing about the shouting, guys. Last stream, we had a bit of a... there was a whole riot and a union with you guys in the shouting. So, we gotta control ourselves here today, alright? We gotta control ourselves. I'm gonna trust you guys, but... I don't want the shouting to spam emojis the whole time. So, I'm going to turn it on. We're putting it at 8 minutes for today. We're putting it at 8 minutes, and I'm going to trust you guys to not spam emojis. If you do, I will destroy the stream. The stream will be destroyed. I have no like humanity left in me. I will destroy it. I don't have it set yet. Just you have to wait. Oh no. Okay, when I put this in, I do think it will it will say your cheese thing, which is a little unfortunate, but you know, we're gonna, I guess that's one way to start off the stream anyway. You know. Okay, well, here we go. And another thing! Claps for that, claps for that. It didn't read it. Well, you know, we could have gotten 1,000 cheeses in our life. See, that's why you shouldn't use it on emojis, because if you use it on emojis, we don't actually know if it's going to read it or not. Just sometimes it seems to, like, you know, have a fit. I don't know why. I don't know. But hello, welcome in, everybody. Today we will be doing Supermarket Together, which you might have seen the earlier stream. This is our continuation of that. I'll be trying to make that into a video soon if you haven't seen any of it. But basically, we're running our own supermarket. I'm working with a guy named Gary. I am role-playing as a guy named Dom. Also, you can just call me Dom, though. You know, that's how it is. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Shouting is up, but 8 minutes. Which, did I put? It's 8 minutes, whether I put that in the chat or not. I don't remember, but... alright. Let me unmute Gary. Release him from his cell. I learned from last time that you gotta mute Gary or else he's gonna do something horrible. Alright. Gary, are you here? Gary? Where are you? Gary, we're trying to introduce... Gary, how did you get there? You weren't just there, Gary. Where did you come from? Gary, classic Gary move. This is Gary right here. He's my assistant. I'm the manager of the... Okay, Gary. I'm the manager of the building, and this is the assistant here. So his name is Gary. Gary, do you have any other things you want to say about yourself? Wait a second. Gary, I had you muted the whole time still. Gary, I'm sorry, Gary. Gary, you're gonna have to start over because I totally had you muted. Gary, it's fine, Gary. I didn't do it on purpose.
I have no words.
It's all right, Gary. You know, sometimes we all lose words. He's not the manager. I'm the manager, right? Brooks, right? That's what we're about here. By the way, I am not gonna hear. So if Gary's voice is too quiet, tell me. If it's too if it's too loud, tell me. If it's too quiet, don't tell me, because you know we don't really need to hear Gary. I don't know why you're walking like that, Gary, but just let me know in comparison to everything. All right, Gary. Let's give a tour of the place so far. Wow, Gary, have you been working out? You move super fast there. So this is our store so far.
What you said last time.
Well, I just saw you moved a little faster this time. So we got French fries in here. We got a nice freezer. We have lots. We have an overflow of bread right now, sliced bread, which was somebody's fault. I can't remember whose exactly, but probably not mine because I'm the manager. Wait, and no, Gary. So we got shampoo bottles up here. I think those are water bottles, but same thing. We got salt and rice, and we got 3 little. Hey, Gary. Wait,
Yo.
Gary, what are you doing over here, Gary?
I'm correcting prices
On the bread?
on everything.
How can you correct prices? We already had them at a good price, Gary. They were already at a good price. What are you putting the bread at?
Because we
bread isn't bad,
could.
actually,
You make
you
me
know?
more.
That bread isn't bad. Gary, come. Gary! When did you get so greedy? 3
I live like a quarter
bread?
mile at a time, Jack Eluz, Sans.
I've learned about
Original
the
has
market,
something to
and
say.
I know how it works. Generally, customers will not pay double or more price of market value.
Gary,
So that means
come
you
here.
can put it to any price
Come
below
here,
market value.
Sans! Wait, Gary! I calling you Sans because Sans is chatting. Listen, Gary, I have something important for you to notice. Last time you were telling me that everything was too expensive. I cheapened the bread because you told me it was too much, and now you're the one upping it. Do you understand that, Gary? You've changed, Gary. Gary, come here.
Because
Follow
we
me,
can't
Gary.
make a profit to save our
Gary!
lives, and it is your
Gary,
fault.
come here.
So,
Look. Gary! Gary! How do you drop? I forgot how to drop. Oh, there we go. Gary! Stop!
Hey!
Gary, get over here.
Bro.
I have to show you this.
What?
Gary, you are the assistant here. Follow
No.
me. I'm trying to give you some advice here. Come, follow me, Gary.
no!
Gary! Gary,
I'm trying!
look. Why is
What?
this fridge empty, Gary?
I don't know. I didn't do anything with that.
You are meant to be keeping track of this stuff. This fridge is a waste of space here. Gary, are you listening to me or are you price gouging, Gary?
I'm listening to you. You said it was a waste of space because it has nothing in it.
Yes, and what are we gonna... Gary, I hear that clicking. Are you paying attention or are you price gouging?
I'm using a calculator.
Gary, I want you to fill this fridge. I'm gonna go buy stuff for you. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna finish pricing.
How much money do we have? We need more. Wait, okay, let's check our stock. Let's check our stock. We still have a lot of bread. Do we have anywhere we need to place some bread, Gary?
No. Just wait until the bread needs to be
I live
restocked
life
to
a
put the
quarter
bread
mile at
down.
a time. Jack Eluz, Rogue Huckster
Maybe
has
you
something
said
very
that just
important to
a
say.
little bit.
Jack Eluz, can you turn your voice up? You're
turn
kinda
my
quiet
voice
compared
up?
to Gary and the shouts.
You can take the bread off.
Well, here, I might turn you guys down, and then... Because you guys are a little loud right now. I'll turn myself... I'm not talking to you, Gary, by the way. You can be quiet right now, please.
I wasn't talking.
Gary.
Yes, sir.
Gary! You call me sir? That's the
No.
respect I want here, Gary. That's the respect I need and deserve. Yo, Gary, with that kind of relationship, we're gonna have a good time. Just for that, I took the sliced bread off the shelf for you, Gary. Just because I respect that place so much. We only have some yogurt, Gary. I'm gonna buy some stuff for us. We need something to put in the fridge. So, like, dairy products, I think, are, like, the only thing. So I'm gonna get us some more... let's get some vanilla yogurt, I think, and maybe some milk. People love milk, you know. People love milking things. People love milk. Gary Jr., Gary Jr. Oh, Woomy, hello. Welcome in, Woomy. What am I doing? There's Gary Jr. Gary Jr. doesn't have a bed in here, but somehow she lives. So I don't really know. I mean, we got her a chair, I guess. Table. You know, that's important. Let's see. Oh. Gary.
Yo.
I got some yogurt for you to stock. Here you go.
Okay.
I'll do the milk, Gary, because I'm such a nice manager, you know? Oh. Oh, man, but you kind of put that in there fast, Gary. You know what? You can do this one, too, Gary. I think you're pretty good at this. You can do that one, too. I'm going to look over what we got here. So, we probably want another employee because we don't need
Could
the
you,
What, Gary?
Could you buy us some empty boxes?
Buy empty boxes, Gary?
Yes.
Gary, that's not a thing you can do. We have so many
Yes, you
empty
can.
boxes in here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Gary, what are you... Gary! Gary, why are you taking the bread off the shelves?
Because we need
Gary,
to make room for
we
other
need
crap.
to sell the bread. Gary, we have too much. Gary, you take
Yeah,
the bread
that's
off the
the
shelves. How
problem.
can we sell it if there's
We
bread
also need
out
to
there?
put other crap on the shelves.
Gary,
If
your
there's no room on the
language.
shelves, how
Gary,
are we going to sell anything
this
else?
is a family business. I will not hold, not be accountable for your language, Gary. That's all the bread that's coming off the shelves, Gary. Trust me, the day when we open, all the bread's gone. All the bread is gone, you know? Yes, this game is free with me, by the way. But you've already gotten an answer, so we gotta maybe buy some shop space at some point. What do we have out here before we open today? Gary! Gary, where's all the bread going, Gary? Gary, there was bread here.
Tell me.
Gary? Gary, I see an extra 30 bucks of bread. Gary, you're taking off bread, and we don't have anything to put up there. Gary. Gary, you're just gonna be silent? You're using the silent treatment on me, Gary? Did you forget how to English?
I have no reason to need to talk to you.
Gary, how about when somebody talks to you, Gary, you should talk back. Gary, I'm only tolerating this for now, because there is a lot of bread out there, but you better be careful, you know. I'll try it some pepper. And
Please be sparing on the money.
Gary is still loud? Gary, why are you talking so loud?
I'm talking quite quietly, thank you.
No, you're not. You're so loud, Gary, apparently. Gary, don't talk any quieter. I'm adjusting your volume. You don't adjust your volume. Gary, will you scream for me, please?
No,
Gary, I think you might need to scream for me.
I'm not screaming.
Gary, I know you just want to let it out, you know. Yeah, I know your relationships
too
at home
tired
are
to
going so
scream.
right now. Gary,
Dude, I've been playing pickleball for like 3 hours. I don't
Gary,
have
you
it
don't
in
play
me.
pickleball. Gary, how do you use this price gouger to make it go? Oh, wait, never mind. I figured it out. Gary, I don't recall you ever being a pickleball
I live life a
enthusiast.
quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, dog power, has something to say. Person raising both hands in celebration. Person raising both hands in celebration.
Why did it read Papa Riz like that? That was really quite weird. I don't know, Gary. I'm having like weird, you know, flashbacks over here. But anyway, Gary, is it time? Gary, I think we got stuff pretty much figured out. I think we're ready to open. I might buy one more product for the shelves, and then we might go hog wild. We need some margarine, you know, so they can go smoke it. You know what I mean? Wait, Gary, what are you doing out here? Gary, this is a fire hazard out here, Gary. We're gonna call the...
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up later.
Gary, milk goes in the fridge, Gary. Why'd you put it on the shelf? Gary, who's gonna buy warm milk?
Your mom?
Gary, wasn't there something else here?
What?
This was not so empty just a second ago.
It was.
Where does margarine go? Wait, is margarine butter? Gary, Fine, we're filling this thing with butter. They'll still want butter. Gary, the fire department's gonna come by here and we're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it when they see the garbage people can't get to the trash can, Gary. You gotta come clean this up. Gary, why did you run off? What are you doing, Gary? There's a trash can right here. I guess Gary wants some exercise. I know, Power. I guess we're gonna get some apple juice, Gary. Because, you know, I'm out here trying to run a successful business. And I don't know what you're doing, Gary. You're making a mess and then you're taking the extra step to, like, run. Like, why is it making the cash register noise?
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, Rogue Snorlax has something to say. The blue dumpsters get you money.
Gary? I just realized what you're doing, Gary. Gary, you think that we need to scrounge for money like this, Gary? We are businessmen, Gary. We are businessmen. We do not need every single little drop of money, Gary. Gary! You cannot use the brooms like that, Gary! You cannot use the brooms like that! How did you pull a spinjitzu on me? Gary? Gary. Put the broom down, Gary. Gary, what? Our customers are out there, Gary. If they see us throwing our bags away into over there, what are they gonna think? We're gonna think we're not successful. They're gonna think we're little losers.
No, they
You
think we're
understand that,
gonna be
Gary?
very responsible because we're recycling.
No, we aren't, Gary. No, we aren't. Now get inside, Gary. Gary, do you want to price gouge a little bit? No, you don't, because you're bad at it. This is under market value right now, Gary. This apple juice is on sale. Don't worry, I made it better.
I haven't seen the apple juice yet.
Open! Open for business! Everybody, come get your bread from the Moonfang Market, everybody! It's nice and delicious. Today is specifically made with extra butter on top. Won't you want to come in, buddy? I'll see you later, I bet, sir. I'll see you, I'll be seeing you later. Yo, man, why are you just standing here, man? No loitering allowed, man. Get out of here. Oh, Gary Jr. does have to. Gary Jr., get your job. Gary Jr. needs to be on the counter. What is Gary Jr. doing? Where is Gary Jr.? Gary Jr.,
Oh, man.
cashier up. Get in here. Gary? This was not the way
She's
this
not.
was,
Oh,
Gary.
there she is.
Gary, this was not how it was.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure that's how it was.
Why can't I move it, Gary? You know what, Gary? I'm gonna move this later. I haven't found this. What? This person. What? This person wants so many things. You want some ham? Everybody wants some ham, Gary. We don't have ham.
Yeah.
These people.
That's why you need to stop freaking investing in stuff that we can't afford because nobody.
Gary, did you just use freaking? Gary, what did I tell you about language, Gary? Gary! Get out of the woman's way, Gary! My goodness! Hey guys, how you doing? Wow, you are in sync today. Gary, what's this? Where did this come from, Gary?
I just bought it.
You're buying things without my permission, Gary?
Yeah.
Gary, they
You know
love the
why?
french fries. Gary,
Because our customers are really upset by all of our stuff because we don't have any stuff. There is a
No, they
banana
love
on the
it,
floor that you
Gary.
need to go clean up.
they love all the bread that we have. Except you made the bread so expensive, Gary. This is your fault. bread is too expensive. People won't buy it at this price.
No, they will.
No,
That's
they
how the
won't.
market works.
No, Gary,
I would not
they won't.
overcharge.
Gary, you are overcharging, Gary.
I'm not.
I would never have expected
Overcharging
that
is
from
doing
you.
more than
I
double
thought
of
you were
the
a
price.
businessman. Not a single
of
loaf
market
of bread
price.
has been sold, Gary. Not a single loaf.
Maybe it's because people don't need bread.
Maybe it's because you
I'd
made
like
the
so.
price outrageous.
No.
Our butter's selling like butter, you know. Selling it. Hey, sir, would you like some butter? It's good. You can take a bath in it if you want. What is that? Valerian! Sir, do you know how much valerian costs with tax imports these days, sir? We can't afford that! Gary? Maybe we should buy this stuff out here. Yeah, I do need... I remember, I needed to do this, you know. I needed to do this. This is just so lame, Gary. Gary won't know where all the boobs are. Gary, how's it going?
I'm having to clean up the messes that you're making.
I'm not putting bananas everywhere, Gary. Alright? But I do like watching you sweep like that. That was pretty epic. You know, it was like a little Michael Jackson move, you know? Gary, where'd you go?
You know, it could always be good if you decided to help out.
Gary, what do you think I've been doing this whole time? Where are you, Gary?
Absolutely
Gary, are you buying more
nothing.
stuff? I'll buy some stuff for us, Gary. Don't worry.
Don't.
People really wanted valerian, Gary. I'm gonna get us some. You see how good of a businessman I am? Just call me String a Bell.
That's a pretty
because
good
I'm a
joke.
What? Gary, listen. Who... Do you remember who funded Apple, Gary? Do you remember that?
Wasn't you.
Well, actually, I think it might
I
have
live
been.
life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus,
No,
a
it
mess
really
fellow
wasn't.
comedian, has something to say. Yo, what is the skeleton's favorite
I
soda?
wish that you were successful,
PACILOL
but
jokes.
no.
Popsy. Bye, Woomy. Thanks for coming in. Yo, Gary, did you ever think about the fact that we have customers in the store and outside the store at the same time, Gary? Did you ever think about that? Gary, why do you just keep going back and forth, Gary? What are you doing? Franchise point, Gary! Gary, we can unlock stuff! Oh my goodness, okay,
No!
this is big.
Do not! Don't touch it!
Oh!
Don't touch it!
Oh, Gary, we got cat food, Gary! We got cat food! Alright, let's get this in here right now. Where's the cat food at? Where is it? Oh my goodness, Gary. Gary. Gary! Look what we got! It's in a black box, Gary. It's really special. We got cat food, we got dog food, and we got cat treats, Gary. Oh, yeah. Alright. This is good, Gary. Here, let me get the price gouger on those bad boys, you know? Oh, this is expensive stuff. Yeah, I'll do $9.49. Yo. Oh, never mind, I guess. Oh, there we go. Having a little bit of lag, I think, Gary, and yeah. Gary, we are gonna sell so much now. We're not only Walmart, now we're PetSmart at the same time, you know? Oh, yeah. Listen, Gary, when people bring in their dogs, they're gonna be like, yo, man, we got dog food up in this house. Oh, this is so... Gary! That's insane, Gary! Gary, give the people some deals, Gary. Gary, I don't remember you being the cutthroat businessman here. Gary, give the people a deal every once in a while, alright? They won't buy it. Gary! They won't buy it if they don't think it's special, Gary! Gary! What are you doing, Gary? Gary, you can't beat me here. Gary, this is not okay, Gary! Gary, let it go! Gary, Gary, how did two of them leave, Gary? Gary, you know what?
Look at that.
If
We
by
just
the end
sold
of the
something
day,
for
if by the
$55.
end of the day it's gone, I'll trust you. But if not, you have to accept my price, all right, Gary?
Someone just bought
$10.56.
$55 worth of stuff, man. I heard that.
Gary, give people some deals, Gary. My goodness,
I
Gary,
am.
you're crazy. I thought Gary was the kind one here, but apparently, you know, you're at Slim Chickens, Rogue Huckster. How did that ever happen? How? What happened in life that you went to Slim Chickens? Gary, what do you think about that? Slim Chickens?
Never been.
But you play pickle. Gary, I want to know more about the Gary lore. So give me some Gary lore here. What were you doing with pickleball earlier? Anybody want to buy some brain?
I was. You see, there's this ball, and I was hitting it with a paddle.
Yes, but Gary, were you good at pickleball?
I wasn't bad.
Gary, I want to see recreate the pickleball scene for me right now. Come on, Gary. Recreate what was going on, Gary. Gary, can you stop for a second and recreate it for me, Gary? I'm asking you one thing. It's very simple, Gary. 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 Gary!
That's basically what it looked like.
Gary! Oh, shoot! I
Yeah.
hit Gary Jr. on accident. Gary, that was not okay.
You
Gary.
asked me to recreate it for you. I just recreated it for you.
You hit me.
Now see what the
Gary.
issue is.
What was that supposed? Was I the
Yeah.
ball, Gary? Was I the ball? Was that the joke?
I mean, yeah. It wasn't a joke.
Well, Gary, you could have explained that first before smacking me out of the blue. That's just rich. That's
You
what
told me to
do.
give you a
Get out of my
recreation,
way,
so I
Gary.
did.
My goodness,
Stop
Gary.
complaining when I do what you say.
You did it. You ran in circles, grabbed the broom, and smacked me, Gary. That's not doing what I said.
Yeah, I was giving a demonstration of what I did in pickleball.
This person is so mad about everything we don't have, Gary. These people
Yeah,
are
maybe it's
like
because
losers.
somebody keeps buying things that we don't need. Cough, cough. 30 boxes of bread.
Gary, the bread thing is long gone. Like, we don't need to talk about the bread anymore, Gary. I'm putting green beans in here, alright? Nobody likes green beans, but I guess somebody's gonna eat them anyway, Gary. Gary, how much are you gonna price gouge? I wanna see. A real businessman. Gary, our fries are $7.65. Gary, who's paying that much for Walmart fries? That $8.30 for a bag of green beans! Oh my goodness. Gary, we need to sell, Gary. Okay, the fries aren't bad. Look at this businessman, man. Oh, he just walked through me. Yeah, well, man, is that guy ever come back, by the way? I think he was... Sir, this is no place for flirtation. People, break it up, break it up. Oh my goodness, we might have to pull a security guard in here. Wait, people are rubbing up on each other. Gary, what do you have that broom for?
I was cleaning up.
Gary, there's
The
nothing
store.
to clean in here, Gary.
Yeah, because I cleaned it.
Here, let's see. We're almost to another employee. We probably should get another employee, because Gary, I think you're overworked right now. Got nothing to say to that, you know? Gary doesn't know. Gary doesn't know what to say. Gary's a man of few words, you know? He is. Gary, I think we're making bank today. Hello, ma'am. Welcome in.
As of
Everyone.
right now, we're making a profit, but that's because we're not buying a bunch of crap we don't need.
Oh, speaking of which, Gary, we have the empty shelf.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Getting us some tuna, don't worry. Gary, what did you just buy? Gary, Gary!
I live life a
Alright,
quarter
you,
mile
yeah,
at a
there's
time,
just
Jack
over here.
Alus. Rogue Snorlax has something to say.
Gary is overworked and you
That
are
has nothing to
underworked.
do with you.
Underworked isn't a word, Rogue Snorlax. Sir, can you excuse me for a moment? Where's the gouger, Gary? Gary, all these gougers are on the floor. Do you know why, Gary? Can you explain yourself?
Because you don't know how to clean up after yourself.
Me? I'm not the one going around price gouging everything, Gary.
I'm not price gouging anything.
Gary, you're literally standing there price gouging right as we speak in front of all these poor customers. 3.9 is a good deal, Gary. You see, you're understanding business. Gary, I'll teach you the ways of business here, Gary. Where are you? Gary, I
Please
want to
don't.
speak to your face. You're just always moving.
You don't
Gary.
understand the basics of economics.
Gary, I'm going to teach you the basics. Number one, I don't know. There you are, Gary. The number one basics of economics, Gary. Never double the price on anything, all right? You got to feel like they get a deal. So always keep it like
You do
$2,
realize that I'm not
$2.
doubling the price on
You're
anything,
doubling
right?
the price on everything, basically, Gary, you know?
No,
You gotta make the customer
I'm not
feel
doubling
like
the
they're
price
special,
on
Gary.
anything. I'm
Yes, you are.
purposely putting everything under double price.
Gary,
If anything is double price or above, nobody's going to buy it. But anything under double price is fair game.
Gary, I seem to think you might be right. Not about your tactics, but about your prices right now. Gary, our butter's selling
Yeah,
out.
that's why I've been going around adjusting everything. It's because we can't make any money if we try to
Gary,
save ourselves.
we've been making money.
And
We
so,
almost have $1,000 right now, Gary. I'm gonna go like, I don't know. Yo, Mr. Top Hat, what's up? Welcome in. Yo, Gary, do you ever think it's weird how I just randomly talk to other people, Gary? Do you think that's weird? Or do you
Nope.
get it?
You're pretty schizophrenic.
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, dog power, has something to say.
I'm turning you
I am
right
back.
now.
Also met Atten and Papa Rizz have a crush secretly on each other. Raising hands, medium skin tone, 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 cheese wedge.
Get out!
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, Mr. Tofat has something to say. Poopy anaconda.
Poopy anaconda? That's what you used your shout on? That's crazy. That's crazy. Poopy anaconda. All right. One last customer for the day. Ma'am, I'll give you a little smooch on the way out if you... Okay, never mind. Hey, yo, Gary. Good day today, Gary? Wait, did we buy the Matt Pat cat food? Gary, look at this. Gary, you just teleported, Gary. Gary, are you okay? Gary, you haven't spoken in a while. Are you alright?
Fine.
You're not putting anything else, Mr. Top, after all this? I turned Gary down, guys. So if Gary sounds quiet still, just tell me. Of course. It's just Gary things, you know. Ah. Gary,
Oh yeah.
it's a good
I
day
just got
today,
the advanced cleaner. Something
Wait,
you
how much
can never
profit did
get.
we make, Gary? I wasn't looking. How much profit did we make?
$532, I think.
That's a lot of profit, Gary. Now it's time to buy. Okay, let's see. We can do yeah, this will be good, Gary. This will be very good for us.
First, focus on restocking over buying anything else.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, we should do that probably.
We're also going to need to save up to get a freezer, as in a standing freezer. It provides a lot more room for us,
All right.
and so we can actually sell more things.
Gary, I don't mind that strategy, Gary. That sounds like a pretty good strategy to me.
Problem is, a standing freezer is $1,400.
Gary, that's a lot of money.
Basically, if we have another good day, like we did before, we should get sort of close. So that way we can also actually give the people what they want, instead of having to deal
Yes,
with
I don't understand all this business about listening to the customer, Gary. Gary, listen.
Well, you wanna
customers
get
will
perks,
buy
don't you?
what we have. Not Gary. Where'd our shelf go? Gary, where did the shelf go? Gary.
So you want franchise points, right? You're all about the franchise points. You know
no,
how to
I'm
get
all
the
about
franchise
setting up a
points?
business.
You make the customers happy and you actually provide them with what they're asking
Gary, I
for.
think there was a shelf here, but just
That's why
I
you
don't know if this
generally
was
try to have a
putting that
minimum
there.
stock of one of everything.
We're gonna get some fruit to put in here, Gary. Don't worry. Just leave it for now. It's like
No.
a you know coming soon sign. You know, that's basically what this is, Gary. Gary! Gary! You're Gary! You cannot
Oh, that
undermine
hurts
me
so
like
much.
this, Gary.
Oh man, why are you hitting me like that? That's kind of weird.
Gary, that sounds sarcastic,
Oh
Gary.
man.
Gary, are you in
Keep hitting
pain
me,
right
man.
now?
Oh yeah.
Wait, did you just say, oh yeah? I'm losing control, Gary. Which one is which? Gary, why are you standing there? Okay, I think we... I think it's too big. There we go. Gary? What do you have to say about this, Gary? Whoa! Parkour, Gary! But whoa! Gary, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, Gary.
Stupid.
Gary, I want to ask you, can you remove this, Gary? Gary, can you remove this? Gary, why are you in the employee room? I'll buy something new for the employee room, don't worry. How do I do that, though? I forgot. Gary? There we go. I'll make the staff room even better for you, Gary, because you are a part of the staff. There you go, Gary. Gary! Man, you're popping out all the steps today. Gary, this is your chair. That's Gary Jr.'s chair, alright? But don't worry, I gave you a nice view of the window. You just kind of got to stand on an angle, you know? Gary? Good boy, Gary. Good boy. Just stay. You can stay there for now. Don't worry about the store, man. I got it for right now until we open. You know, until we open. Everyone come inside! Yeah! Gary, get in here. Gary, we got customers coming in, Gary. It's time to work, Gary. Come on. Everyone. Open today, Moonfang Market, day number 10. Everybody come inside. We got bread. We got so much bread. Buddy, and you know what? Bread's at a discount. Your pasty face kind of looks like bread in the first place. So come on inside. Buy some bread. Do a bread cosplay. Yes, sir. Come on, get inside. Yeah, you know you want to start. He gave me the stare down, and then he just, let it all go. Gary? Gary, what are you doing in here? Gary? Guys, I think Gary might be having a conniption. It's fine, though. Don't worry, I got this store, I got this. Gary Jr., how you doing? Gary Jr., do well. I don't know what's going on with Gary right now. He's just kind of in a corner. I'll save the store. What do you guys want out here? Ma'am, tell me what you want. Ma'am. What is wrong with your lips, sir? You should go back to whoever gave you that lip job. I think the people want olive oil. Yeah! Now people are going to be buying this off the shelves. It's going to be flying off the shelves. Need a broom for this. I didn't want to smack them with the olive oil box. Fondue, woman? Fondue? Oh yeah, this is big. This is big money right here. Big money. Oh, the olive oil is gonna fly. Gary? Gary! Ma'am! This is no place for you, ma'am! This is gonna be our biggest day of profit yet, boys. Oh, we need something else. What do you guys want? You want some fondue? I'll fondle something. Let's go. Alright, some rice, maybe? You guys want some rice? I'll give you some rice. That's basically fondue in another, like, language.
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, Rogue Snorlax has something to say. And you're saying Gary makes things expensive?
What does that supposed to mean, Rogue Snorlax? Get the rice going. Wow, that's expensive rice. I like it. I like things pricey, you know? I don't know what Gary's up to right now, but I guess we're working without him. Gary seems to have, like... As far as I can tell right now, Gary is... His head is half in the wall. And he's like, you know... I think he's a little sleepy. I think he's had a hard day, you know, and he's just trying to, you know, walk it off, basically. But the store's going great, you know, so nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. You got any more purple things to buy, everybody? Anybody want some purple stuff? I don't know what this even is. Valerian? Yes, sir. Go. Mint! These people, man, they can't handle themselves. They want everything but what we have, basically. You know, nobody's satisfied. Nobody's satisfied anymore nowadays. They all want the chicken nuggets from McDonald's instead of the chicken sandwich, you know? It's not good enough. Guys, out of my way. I'll get you your mint tea, yo. $2.19, that's about right. Gary? You think Gary's alright, guys? I don't think Gary's alright. I think Gary is having a problem. Hey, ma'am, what? Ma'am, would you like some bread, ma'am? You haven't found this French fries? Oh, our French fries are gone! Oh my goodness! This is terrible. This is... That was too many French fries. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? French fries are good. Yeah, yummy, 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 guys. Get your French fries here. We got lots of French fries. Too many French fries, somebody might say, you know. If you go to Russia, though, you can't get French fries. So, you know, guys, it's like a good place for you. Good place to come get your French fries. You know, instead of going after those, you know, nations, those certain nations that don't sell French fries, you know. Some good French fries. What's this? What is this? How do I know what this is? Oh, lemon tea in the top right. I didn't even know this. We need a restock of lemon tea. Gary, oh, oh, goodness, we have a lot of empty space. I got it. Don't worry. We got restock on lemon tea. Yo, lemon tea on the beat. Wait, actually, we might have some lemon tea. Let me check. We got one bottle of Coke left. I bet somebody's bought some premium soda. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we are making bank today. Gary is being too overworked. Gary isn't even working right now. What do you mean he's being too overworked? He's not even on the job right now. It's just Gary's out there somewhere. He stuck his head into a wall and he can't get his head out. I don't know why. You know, I can't be responsible for everything Gary does. You know? I don't know why Gary is the way that he is. Sometimes I guess he played pickleball a little too hard. And now Gary isn't, I don't know, he's just standing at the wall, you know? Oh yeah. Man, Gary was right. The dog food's selling, though. The dog food is definitely selling. Look at this. We are making bank today. I'll tell you, everybody. Yeah. All right, what else do we got? We'll stock up on these. Gary Jr.'s having a good day. Imagine when Gary wakes up from his dream. Imagine what Gary's gonna be like, you know? Gary's gonna wake up, and Gary's gonna be like, whoa, oh, another point! Okay, what do they want? Attracts more customers a day. Sure, let's get some more customers in here, you know? Wi-Fi connection. We got Wi-Fi up in this place, everybody! And it's like, it runs Fortnite on like 100 ping, yo, it's good Wi-Fi. Like, not the best Wi-Fi, but 100 ping Wi-Fi, so get in here now. Buy your bread. Bread is cheap. Bread is good. Everybody's buying, man, people are buying the bread, yo. People are buying stuff up. What else do we got here? We got more bread. You know, I'll put some more bread out there. Always use some more bread on the show. Actually, you know what? We got plenty of bread. We got plenty of bread, you know? You learn from the best, but you let some go and you let some stay, you know? Just spread things. Alright, people want the stuff that we don't have. So, we probably... I don't think there's ketchup out there. We could put some ketchup. I don't think there's any ketchup. I think we ran out of ketchup. So I'll put some ketchup on the shelves, you know? People love their ketchup. That isn't ketchup, is it? No, that's not ketchup. Where does the ketchup go? Okay, right here. Oh, people love ketchup. Ketchup is like a spicy little mustard, you know? Well, it's like a spicier... That didn't make any sense. Ketchup is like a spicier mustard, is basically my point. That's basically where I'm at, you know, right now. Where is the ketchup? Oh, right there. Oh, that's not a bad deal. Yeah, give me that. Oh, okay, never mind. $4.19, that's fine. Man, people are buying stuff up today. We are making some good bank. We need some more lemon tea. I think we should get some more lemon tea. Restock the lemon tea, because we love it. We love our lemon tea. Yo, what's the best flavor of tea, yo? I probably would have to say best flavor of tea. Well, I've never had tea, so I couldn't say. But I would say lemon has to be up there. Orange tea, maybe. You know, some coffee. Coffee tea would be pretty good. Imagine having tea that tasted like coffee. I mean, what would be the point of tea then? But, you know, it's like... Just imagine it for a second, you know. Imagine it for a second. Ooh, we got a free place. What would you like, ma'am? Anybody want something? Man, Gary Jr.'s working hard. Working hard, Gary Jr. What we got here? Frozen? We probably don't need any more frozen foods. We need, like, the double. Here, get a decaf soda, you know. People love their decaf soda. I hate stocking it, but people love it, you know. Because decaf soda, like, the point of soda is that it's caffeinated, you know. You don't drink soda just because, you know. So it kind of feels like, well, ooh, up to a point. What is this? What is that? Did somebody poop on the ground? Somebody eat some sardines? What is that? Is that a pepperoni? Where are people getting this stuff from? Oh my gosh, this place is turning into a slog. Where's a broom? Where's Gary when you need him, you know? Where's Gary when you need him? Gary went on, like, strike or something, you know? I expected Gary to be back by now, but Gary? Is he still in the corner, do you think? Hey, it's just... His head is stuck into a wall. It's not okay. Who left all this trash here? My goodness, the people get sloppier every day. Sir, get out of my way, sir. Get out of my way. Oh my goodness, these people are so sloppy. There we go. But I'm fast with it. Guys, what'd you want? Can you say that again? Flour. You literally just want flour? Man, what a boring man. Like, do you need to make some cookies? Guys? Oh, I'm in the chat. Guy just wants some flour. I mean, I guess I can get us some flour, but flour's boring, yo. Like, flour makes cookies. Flour makes about nothing else other than cookies. So, like, what? Ma'am, I'm stocking flour here. Don't look at me like that, okay? It's normal to stock flour. It's getting dark outside. You know, I'm kind of scared of the dark, honestly. Because, you know, in the dark, sometimes Gary, like, kind of haunts my dreams a little bit. It happens sometimes. Not very often, but, you know, a little bit at a time. How's this olive oil? This olive oil isn't half a mile. Yeah, this olive oil is doing well. The stuff up here is doing well. Yeah. Okay, I can't actually see how that's... Oh, yeah. We're good there. Yeah, I mean, everything's going well here. Oh, we have another empty space, too. What did you guys want? Can you say that again? Say that to my face. Crispy potato pops. That's so specific. What? Did somebody go into here? What are they saying? Ham? Okay, I can get, actually, I can do that. I can get some ham. I don't want to get crispy potato chops, but if somebody wants some, never mind. This is freezer stuff. I can't, they want freezer stuff. I don't want to buy another freezer right now, guys. Like, come on, get your margarine and suck it, guys. Let's just go. Get some honey cereal, okay? We'll put some honey cereal back on the table, you know? People love this honey cereal. People love it, you know? What would you say? Milk bricks! Do you know how disgusting that is? It's warm milk, according to Gary. But Gary's not even here. Where's all our price gougers? Oh my goodness. Where did all our price gougers go, guys? Oh, here we go. I thought we had 8 of those. Where? Somebody already bought the cereal at $5.49. That's actually not too bad a price. What? What? Yeah, just gonna walk up to me and then walk away, buddy? Man, the bread's selling too. Everything's kind of selling. Nobody wants bread off this shelf. Everybody likes the bread that's off this shelf in particular, you know? That's the bread that people like. Almost done for the day. Ooh. We have bills? Who got what? Ain't no way we got bills. I'm not paying my bills. You know what they say? If you have bills, just don't pay for them and you'll be good to go. Oh, we need what? We need stuff. We need like dairy products, you know. Let's get some more skimmed cheese. Let's get some more elemental cheese. How about? Why is cheese so expensive? Is it because it comes from France? Only French cheese would be worth it, you know. Only French cheese, not any other cheese. Just French cheese, you know. Delicious. Got some cheese. This is gonna be good. You know, there's a lot of cheese in here, you know. Call him Lunch Money Lewis because he's got bills. I see what you did there. That's good. That's pretty good, you know. Man, this is a lot of cheese. My goodness. No wonder we had this cheese for so long, you know. So much cheese. We got lots of cheese. If we start selling this, you know, 180 plus 180 is like 360, right? So that's a good price for cheese. Hello, sir. Guys, I don't know why you're coming to the grocery store so late, but I appreciate all your business, guys. We're having a very profitable day today. And you can see real life grocery shopping right here if you guys want to look outside of your digital lives and see something up. We might have already had elemental cheese, but that's not the point. That's not the point anybody's trying to make, you know? That is not the point. You think Gary's alright? You know, do we need to, like, call an ambulance? Because I don't even know where to get an ambulance, you know? Call him Mr. Ambulance. Very delicious today. Very delicious. Well, our store's closing for the day. Man, what a good day. What a good day. Is that our final customer, Gary Jr.? Well done. Well done. Working day 9 and this was all by myself. Look at the profit. Where's the profit at? Well, it maybe wasn't the best profit that we've ever had, but you know, it was good. It was very good, you know. I mean, we made profit. Gary? Gary, I saw you move, Gary. Gary, I want to talk with you for a second. Can we go into the employee room for a second? Gary, I want to ask, what's wrong, Gary? Do you need... Here, we can have a therapy session, Gary. Gary? Gary. What's wrong, Gary? Do you feel overworked? Gary, listen. We all feel a little suicidal sometimes, Gary, but that doesn't mean that you have to too, alright? Gary, that's not a place to stand in. What is that, Gary? Gary, that...
Why is
You
it
can admire
upside
these-
down?
What?
It's on the ceiling.
The elephant? Gary, you haven't spoken
Yes.
for 36 hours, and then you come in here and the first thing you say is, what? It's on the ceiling?
Well, I'm sorry that I literally can't do anything.
Gary, all I did was make it so that you couldn't remove the fruit stand.
I can't do anything.
Really? Gary, you have 4
You
permissions.
took all my permissions away.
Is that what that button does? Wait, Gary, could you not do anything?
No. Why do you think that I went and sat in the corner? Besides, I
Gary!
wanted to see you fail.
Gary, all I wanted to do was
complaints
make it so
about
that you couldn't
filth.
remove the fruit stand. That was all.
3 complaints about filth.
Who's
You're disgusting.
complaining? Who's complaining? Gary? Gary, get off the sink, Gary. Gary, get in here. I gave you back your permissions. That was timeout, Gary, but
I
now...
don't think I want to.
Gary?
You seem to be running the store
Gary,
perfectly fine on
you
your own,
have
right?
no other life outside of me, Gary. Do you remember when I picked you up? When you were a wee little boy, Gary? You had nothing. You were no one. You were no one. I gave you life here, Gary. You gotta come work.
Nah.
Oh my goodness, fine. Suit yourself, buddy. Suit yourself, Gary. You know what? Gary isn't even the front bone on this stuff anyway, you know? I am the front bone. So, you know, we can do it. Gary, how'd you get in here? He's just staring at me like I'm the last slice of pizza, you know? Wait, did you just pay our bills, Gary? Are you paying our bills? Gary? That's a very responsible thing to do, Gary. You know what? I appreciate that. Paying bills is a part of running a business, Gary.
Something you don't know anything about.
Where'd you go? Gary! You just went in to pay our bills and then came back in here? Oh my goodness. Gary, you know what? Gary, is this door closed? Fine, Gary. You know what? You can stay in there. I don't need you anyway. You know? I don't need you. I'm running this store all on my own, you know?
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus. Noah M has something
Gary!
to say.
How'd you get in here?
What you doing?
What am I doing? We're running a store, but Gary isn't listening to me. Gary is trying to, like, ruin everything by not working for some reason. I'm paying Gary, and Gary's not doing anything, you know? Gary, do you need a therapist, Gary? I could get one for you. It wouldn't be Dom, it'd be somebody else, Gary, if you need somebody to talk to. Gary, I'll pay for a therapy session if you need one, Gary. Gary, can you answer, please, Gary? Gary! I'm making you a kind offer, Gary. Why? Gary, it's not Gary! It is not time to open! You've gone rogue, Gary! We don't have food! Gary, we don't
Seems
have
like
enough
a you
of this.
issue. If you're the manager, then you should deal with it.
Gary, I am offering so much to you, and you're treating me like I'm a terrible boss. Gary, you know what?
I wonder why.
Gary, I offered you therapy, Gary. I offered you therapy. I offered you a job. I gave you a job. I pay you money, Gary. And what do you do, Gary?
No, you don't.
I pay you very well. You know, I've never taken a penny of this. back for myself. Did you know that, Gary? Did you know that?
You know,
What?
you may just be saying that for, you know, your schizophrenic friends, but
What?
I'm not getting paid anything.
Schizophrenic? What's that supposed to mean, Gary? I know, I'm talking to people. We got Noah in the chat, we got Snorlax, we got Huckster, we had Glitched up. I don't know if he's still here, but you know, we got people. We got people up in here. Gary.
No clue what you're talking about.
Gary, listen. Do you need a therapist, Gary? I can get you one. If you're feeling
I really
like...
think you're the one who needs a therapist. I mean,
Gary!
have you looked in a mirror?
Gary, all I've looked at is you, Gary. I've never seen my own face. And you know what I think about that? I think you're complaining, and you're not helping out the business anymore. Alright? This is a good cleanup job you've done, Gary. I'm very impressed. You don't even accept my thanks, Gary. All you do is ignore me when I'm nice to you or not. Gary, this is not a good business here. If we can't communicate with each other, Gary, how are we gonna survive here? Gary, you gotta communicate, bro. By the way, your shoes looking nice today. Real tucked in, you know? Where are all the price gougers, Gary? Did you say not a suit? Gary, nothing I say is good enough for you, is it, Gary? Nothing I say is good enough for you. I try and be nice, you throw me away. Oh, we got
Why would I lower my standards to your level?
What is that supposed to mean? My standards are very high, Gary. We have more. We can buy meatballs now, Gary. Can you believe that? People love meatballs. Nothing to say, Gary, about meatballs?
Why would I have anything to say about meatballs?
You know, Gary, I just feel like we've started off on the wrong foot here. And I just want to know what I can do to make it better for you, you know? So, Gary, what are you... Gary, where did you get that? Gary, what? Where did you get that? Gary, put the ladder down, Gary. Gary! Where did this come from? Gary, we have a store to run. Why are you distracting me? Gary, what do we put in this fruit thing? Why do we have it, Gary, if we can't put anything in it?
I think the answer is in literally what you just said.
Gary, what's that supposed to mean?
Okay, let me repeat what you said. Gary, we can't put anything in this fruit thing.
Yeah.
Fruit thing. Why can't we put anything in this fruit thing?
Yeah,
Jeez, I wonder why. Maybe because we don't have fruit.
Oh, well, Gary, why don't we have fruit? Where's the farmers at, Gary? Where are the farmers? Gary, I need you to go out there and market to the farmers, Gary.
No.
Gary, what if I fired you? How about that? Gary, did you ever think that this chat that I have going on, this schizophrenia that you call it, like when you are a part of this? Did you ever think about that, Gary? Or do you only think about yourself? I offer you therapy. I offer you higher rates of pay. I offer you all the sliced bread you could ever want. And yet all you do is sit on top of this poor man's ice cream stand. Alright?
Ice cream?
It says ice cream and hot dogs, alright? It's two things. What do you want? What do you want? Vanilla yogurt? Ma'am, we have vanilla yogurt. Goodness gracious, Gary. I offer you my love and my adoration. I will spread my love everywhere that you want it to, alright? Just tell me how. The first step of any business relationship is communication, alright? That's the first step. And Gary, I feel like you're just shutting me out here, you know? I feel like this is the first steps towards divorce. And I don't want a divorce, Gary. Where are you? Gary, all the bread is going. Oh, this man just picked up some. We need more stuff, Gary. Gary, we're selling out quickly. It's becoming... It's just stuff is selling like however stuff sells, Gary. We could buy even some tomato soup or something. And get more infusions, you know. Well, I don't know what infusions we want. Gary? Gary? Where is Gary? 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 Gary, how did you get up there? Gary? Alright. I mean, that's honestly kind of impressive, you know. I don't know how Gary got up there, but that is kind of shocking. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. We are running such a good business here, by the way. Hello, sir. Would you like some tomato soup? Don't buy any, actually, you know. Oh. Gary, what was that noise? Gary?
What would happen if I started playing some copyrighted music?
Gary, I want to ask you something, Gary. Can I ask you a question?
I don't know.
Gary,
Is it
I wanna
actually
know.
meaningful, or is it
Yes.
like most things you say?
I want to know, Gary, what's going to get you back working? What's going to do it?
I don't understand why you need me working, because
Because,
from
Gary,
what I
without you
understand,
here,
you're
the
such a
content
great
is dry,
store
Gary.
manager.
The content is so dry when I have nobody to talk to, Gary. Alright?
What
I like
content are you
abusing
talking
you.
about? I thought we were supposed to be running a store here.
We are running a store, but we're making it entertaining to run a store.
Why do we need to be entertaining? I thought we were just trying to make money.
We are making money, but we're making money while at the same time building like a relationship with our customers, Gary. It's like, you know, we don't want to just be another Walmart, you know, we want to be
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus. Noah M has something to say.
You can talk to me.
I can talk to you, Noah.
I'm just saying, if you think you're such a good store manager,
Yeah.
then you don't need me.
Well, Gary, I'm obviously making profit, but like, it's helpful to have another employee here. Like, I'm not gonna fail without you, Gary. It's just, you know, sometimes it's good to have some company as well.
Yeah, you have Gary Jr., don't you?
Gary Jr. has never spoken a word in her life. I think she was like, something happened to her as a child. I don't know why she doesn't speak, Gary. That's a very nice dress you have on, madam. Rich person alert, basically. It's supposed to be 8 minutes, Noah. You know what, if Noah's gonna be my friend instead of you, Gary, then I'll talk to Noah. It's just, Noah, how's your day been? And, how do you like French fries? Oh my goodness, it's so hard to run a store. Oh my goodness. People love apple juice too much. Why is there more apple juice out here, Gary? Did you come into here and buy stuff and then leave?
I live life a quarter mile at a time, Jack Elus. Rogue Snorlax has something to say. You can talk to me too.
Okay, Rogue Snorlax. Yummy on French fries, Noah? Well, Rogue Snorlax. How do you feel about sliced bread? And would you buy sliced bread if it was $3.30? You need to clean up in here. Banana peel! I don't know how brooming a banana peel gets rid of it, but you know. Why is this just outside? What is happening to the store? It's falling. We're falling apart here. Everything is falling apart. Oh my goodness. So much stuff is going. Oh my goodness, we need more water. Why is nobody buying that one water that's on there? People love water. Don't worry. People love water. Goodness gracious. This is just a massacre of water. There's just water spraying everywhere, you know? Infinite shouts? No. Because I don't trust you guys. And also, I don't really know how to do that. Maybe I just put in 0 minutes. I'll try and read your guys' chats, but you know. What do people want? Tell me what you want. Tell me. Pasta penne, alright. I'll penne something of yours, and it'll be pasta. Boy, we are just selling out right now. It's fast right now. It is just fast. Dog food! Go to PetSmart! Where's the gougers? Come on. Okay. That's, a little too expensive. There we go. $2.69. $2.89, you know. $2.89. We need some dog food, I guess. Actually, we'll put in some of this in the freezer. Got some ham, cheese. People abuse the shouts. It's true. It's true. People have abused them one too many times. I can't trust people anymore, you know? Well, Gary has been very silent. Is Gary still over here? Gary? Gary? Where's Gary?
I live life a quarter mile at a time, Jack Elus, dog power. Has something to say. I am back, raising hands, medium skin tone, 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 cheese wedge, 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 cheese wedge.
Maybe that's for the best.
Hello, Spray Paints. Been a while since you've been in here, Spray Paints. You know. Been a while, but welcome back, Gary. What did you say? Gary, where are all our apple? Oh, there's our apple juice. Man, people love our apple juice, Gary. Gary, are you working again?
I'm cleaning up your messes.
End of working day, Gary. Okay, Gary, we only lost that much, Gary, because I bought the double freezer, which you said to buy. You said to buy it, Gary. That's the only reason why we didn't make a profit. Gary? Gary, do you want me to get a therapist for you?
I have a proposition.
What? I'm listening. Gary, all I've been wanting you to do is just talk to me, you know, Gary? What's your proposition? What?
I want to run a part of the store.
What does that mean, Gary?
So you talked about last time that we were, working and everything.
Yeah?
How I could deal with the fridge stuff. Yeah?
Well, Gary, you kind of deal with everything.
Well, I have a proposition for you.
What?
I deal with the fridge stuff. And I get one space of the store. You have the entire rest of the store to do whatever you want with. But I get one space.
Gary, we're running one market here. What are the people going to think if there's two markets in one market?
Oh, it's the same market. I just get my own area to set up the fridge and stuff.
Gary, the fridges, you set up these fridges. I had them in a different place already.
I'll take that as permission granted.
Gary, what are you doing? Gary, listen. All right? Here's what I'll do. You can have...
Oh, I'm not going to mess with your beautiful work right now, so...
What do you mean by that? Gary...
This will be my little space right here.
Gary? We need to talk about this, Gary, alright? Listen. I will let you have your space if you continue to work for my space, Gary. How about that? Gary?
I am working for you, am I not?
Yes, but you'll be working for me. You'll be working on everything else at the same time as your space. But I will allow you, in exchange for that, you can get everything that's tiled, Gary. That can be yours. But you have to help me with all of the store, including my part, Gary.
Okay.
Gary, what was that? Speak up.
I said okay. Are you deaf?
Shake hands.
We can't shake hands.
Yes, Gary. Come here. Oh, let me get me. Oh.
We're physically incapable
No,
of shaking
shake-
hands.
No, look at what I'm doing, Gary. Just do it with me. Okay, come on. Come on.
You're having a seizure.
Gary, do it with me. Come on. This is our deal. If you don't do this, I'll take away your permissions again, Gary. Come on. Come on, Gary.
I don't like that's gonna matter.
No, shake with me, Gary. Come on. Come on. Was that you shaking? Your head moved like a tiny bit, Gary. Your head moved like the tiniest bit. But... Alright.
Cold stuff. I'm taking the freezer too.
Gary! You know what, Gary? Gary, come here. Come to the employee room for a second, Gary. Come here. Gary, come here. Gary, come to the employee room. And we're having a staff meeting. Gary Jr., come in here,
bro.
Gary Jr. is gonna join us for a staff meeting. Staff meeting, Gary Jr. Staff meeting before we open for the day. Wait, I need something for the staff meeting. A supermarket pillar? You got like a table? Ooh. Gary, the meeting's about to start. Why are you holding a broom, Gary? Wow, we got some good stuff here.
How much
Alright.
money are you gonna waste now?
$80. Alright, staff meeting. Gary and Gary Jr. I'd like to propose a truce. Gary has gone on strike. And Gary is unhappy. So, I will allow Gary full control over the inside of the store. So long as Gary shows me respect and is a good employee. All agree to say aye.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What were you saying?
Gary! Gary! We were having an employee. Oh my gosh. Gary, I was about to change your life, Gary. I was about to change your life. Fine, I'll do it again. Gary, are you paying attention, Gary?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you realize you did set up this special chair for me right here, and clearly I have such a great view of you, and I can fully hear you and understand you completely while I'm staring at the
Gary,
corner of the wall.
Oh my goodness, Gary. I have to do everything for you, Gary. You know that? You know that, Gary?
Well, this is the seat you designated for me, wasn't it?
No,
This
it
is
wasn't.
where you told me to sit.
No, it
This
was
is
not.
how you told me
I
to
don't
sit.
remember that, Gary. That never happened. All right. You don't need to like. There you go, Gary. Stand in the seat. Put down the broom, Gary.
That's
Put
fair.
it down. Gary, you're looking very pale today, Gary. Are you all right? Do you need some medicine?
You don't want me to answer that.
Oh my goodness, Gary. Okay, meeting. Gary Jr., you've already heard this. I apologize. I will allow Gary to control the inside of the building, more or less. As long as Gary shows me respect as the manager and boss. But Gary can move around the positions of the freezers and the stuff inside. Understood? All in agreement. Say aye. Hey!
I guess.
Alright. Come at me. You can move this stuff. Gary! Gary! What are you doing?
Why are there so many brooms in here?
That's not important. Gary, come on.
Wait, I want to go back to the meeting. I have something I want to say.
The meeting is adjourned, buddy. Fine. I'll
I
call
want
a
to go
meeting.
back to the
Wait
meeting.
just a second.
Oh,
Ding, ding,
okay.
ding, meeting. Okay. I've gathered here today because
Oh,
I heard
man,
that
meeting.
one of the employees would like to speak. Gary, I think that was you.
Yes, yes, sir. I believe that in concerns to the previous terms and conditions that we agreed to, I want to add one more term to it.
Gary, you have very little power here, but you can speak.
The term I want to add is that you clean up after yourself and stop leaving your trash everywhere.
Gary, I think that that's just a lifestyle of mine, Gary. I can't promise that, but I will tell you that I'll do my best.
Okay.
Alright, I didn't say meeting adjourned. Get back in here. Meeting adjourned! Gary, I want to see what you do. Gary? Gary, where did you go? Gary, how did you get back over there?
I had never left.
Why are you moving all the brooms back out? Gary,
See, what's this?
do you
What is
think-
this right here? What is this? How did this end up out here? Oh, what's this over here? How did this end up out here? Huh? What is this?
Gary, this must have been during your strike. You must have taken them out here.
What?
and put
Are
them
we
out
living
there.
in a preschool?
What
is
you
this?
mean?
I thought you were
Preschool!
supposed to be 27 or something.
Respect, Gary! Respect! What did we agree to? Listen, Gary, I'll do my best,
Anyway.
alright? But I can't agree with everything.
Just left some apple juice out here, mate.
I know that. I was gonna bring it inside, but I forgot, Gary.
Seems pretty irresponsible for me.
Gary, you have to show respect. You understand that, right?
Hello, Gary Jr.
This is Moonfang Market, not Gary Market, alright?
Yeah. Yeah, paying the bills again.
What are you doing, Gary? Gary, what are you doing?
I'm taking care of the part of the store that's mine. I thought that's what we agreed on.
Oh, you bought... No, Gary, you got... I just told you got the whole store.
Oh, okay.
Did you not
Yeah,
listen
right.
to... Oh my goodness, Gary, Gary, I try and do one thing for you, Gary, and you just... You don't listen. You know, you don't listen, Gary.
I think I listen quite a bit. It's
No, you
just
don't,
sometimes I
actually. You don't listen
choose
at all. Because I
to
just gave
ignore
you...
your
I
instructions.
gave you full control over everything here, and I've just been waiting for you to set it up, but you've kept it exactly the same, which means that my setup's the best setup, I guess, because you won't change it.
Well, I was actually just gonna try and be nice and not change it. If you really
Well,
are
you don't
willing,
have
then I will
to.
change everything.
If you don't have to, but I'm saying that I'm giving you free reign. For right now, I'm giving you some free reign because I want to be a nice manager. You know, I want to be somebody who gets 5-star reviews on Yelp.
All right. I agree. Let's do this.
And Gary Jr. is so happy, by the way. That shows that I'm a good boss, you know. That does.
So happy.
We need some fruits. Then get some fondue. Gary, why is there so much soda out here?
Because I started
I want
rearranging.
fondue. Which I guess I got, so you know.
Gary Jr., you need to move.
You would talk to your sister that way?
Yeah.
Your sister is lost. She doesn't know where to go now. You took a... Gary! Why would you put it here?
So it's out of the way where we can put the products, and so customers can get in and out faster.
Gary, this is our door that we walk through.
Yeah, and you just go around
You
it.
can't. Gary Jr. will be standing here.
Yeah. You go through Gary Jr.
You know how many times I go through this door in a day? This is gonna make it 10 times harder.
Not really.
Oh my gosh, Gary.
You have a problem, you can change it.
No, I can't, because then you'll quit again.
Why would I quit? I have no reason to quit.
Gary, I just don't like it. I feel like you're holding me hostage here.
Oh, I found another thingy. What the heck am I gonna do with these? It was a little quiet.
Why can't I not put this stuff down?
I don't like you in tiered storage. Why are you so quiet, bro? Why did you just spend $100?
What? Gary, we don't
So
have much
good.
money left.
No.
Are you still keeping empty boxes, Gary?
No.
Yeah, that strategy sucked. Gary, I'm glad we're moving into this next stage of our relationship. Next thing you know, we'll be like, you know, friends. Right, Gary?
I don't know where to put these freezers.
I'm gonna assume that was a yes, Gary.
Is that box empty?
Yep.
Can I have it?
Nope. I cleaned up just like you said. Gary, we are out of money.
I have 24 cents.
Oh.
Oh, $50. Okay,
I feel like this
why don't you open
renovation,
the
Gary,
store
is
then
really
so we
good.
can actually start making money?
What?
You can open
Are
the
you
store
ready?
so we can start making money.
I didn't know if Gary's renovations were
I'm
done.
working on
Let me
it.
check it out. Just a second. Everyone, for the new Moonfang Market.
I'm gonna need to do some pricing, but no.
Tree! I don't know if the shout command's working, by the way. I saw that, Rogue Snorlax. I don't know. Oh, nope. I killed the shout program. I killed it on accident. Well. Gary, just don't listen to what I'm saying. It's not important. What?
I can't hear anything you're saying.
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus,
Oh,
Rogue
no.
Snorlax has something to say.
What's he gonna say?
And you're saying Gary makes things expensive.
Oh,
I live
no.
life a quarter
Oh,
mile at a
no.
time. Jack Elus. Noah M has something to say.
What you doing? I live life a quarter mile at
Oh,
a time.
no.
Jack Elus, dog power, has something to
What?
say. I am back. Raising hands. Medium skin tone. Raising hands. Medium skin.
Gary, you're muted right now while I wait for it to cycle through the shouts. So Gary, whatever you say cannot be heard right now by the real people. Oh no, not with how loud it is. It's almost done, don't worry. Gary, what? Okay, Gary just said every Thursday inflation goes up. Wait, Gary, say that again.
Every Thursday, inflation rises, and so you have to check the prices and correct them so you don't start losing money.
Gary, you know what the real great part of this is? The real like attraction for us? Take a look at this. Floating TV, Gary.
I mean, yeah, what other stores have floating TVs?
I know! Exactly. This is something to get excited about. Oh, yeah.
Well, we can't buy anything right now, so just go ahead and open. I won't be able to wait. Actually, let me get through these first.
Open!
Okay.
Yeah! Alright, come inside, come inside, come inside. We gotta come in. Hey, come inside, come inside. Everybody, welcome to the Gary store, aka Moonfang Market, because it's not the Gary store, it's my store. Yes, look at this. Oh my goodness. The first customer comes in here, instantly says, I can't find lettuce. Instantly. Gary?
Lettuce.
Yeah,
Why is there even
exactly.
lettuce?
I didn't even know we had lettuce, Gary. Gary, we have no customers in here. He wants green
Well,
beans
just
so bad he
opened.
said it twice. Guys, just thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, man. Don't come back. Old lady. Old lady.
Selling fondue currently
Listen,
at
I
market
like your
price.
skirt a lot. Buy stuff, please. Thank you. I
That's
haven't
a
found the
little
salt,
sus.
peppermint, dog food. Everybody wants something we don't have. Nobody's just happy in life, you know? Nobody's happy. Said lettuce, man. Thank you, old lady. If you want, you can tip. You could tip. Gary Jr. does not get paid. Tipping is pleasurable to me. I love tipping.
Ow.
They want dog food. They want dog food. I remember that. How much is dog food? 152. We gotta sell so much. Oh my goodness, we're never gonna get there. Okay. I
Why
think
don't we
they
just
did not
focus
want
on
lettuce, Gary.
the stuff we have right now.
They did not want lettuce. They wanted lentils. Gary, I like this harmony we got going on right now. You know, I feel like we could think like the same thing. Like on 3, say the same thing, Gary. All right? 1, 2, 3. Ham.
Green beans.
Gary, not only did you not say it on 3, but you went with green beans, man. Come on.
I did say it on 3. What are you talking about?
You said it so late.
I did not. We said it at the same time.
Since I reloaded the shout dog power, you're gonna have to wait to shout. It says 4 more minutes. But I appreciate that. Gary, this is a good. Gary, why do our customers suck so much?
What do you
Like
mean?
our customers always ask for so much from us.
Well, it's because they expect stuff from us, and then suddenly we don't have the stuff that they're expecting. It's kind of a problem.
What do they expect from us? We have never held this stuff in our life that they're talking about. Like, they're not asking for the
Okay,
yogurt that
so-
we don't have anymore.
I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna
Check,
teach you something.
please.
Come to the manager's office.
You can't teach me. I'm the
So-
manager. What?
When you're in the product order, and you have this
the
list of
red,
everything.
green, yellow.
Yeah.
Green means they want it.
No. Okay. Red means how many products we have out on shelves currently. Green is how much we have in storage, and yellow is how much is in random boxes. I heard earlier, while I was sitting in my chair, how you didn't know how to keep track of how much stuff was in the store.
Wait.
Well, there you
red,
go.
Wait. Red is in
It
the.
also is
it-
labeled above it.
Gary, nobody ever said Dom was known for reading. Gary.
Well, I'm pointing it out now.
So
That's
how
all
do
I'm
we
saying.
know what the Gary? What the heck, Gary? You just broke the 4th wall. Oh my goodness,
What do you
Gary!
mean?
Are we in the Matrix?
What
I
are
did
you
not like
talking
that,
about?
Gary. Don't do that anymore. Oh my
What-
goodness,
What happened?
Gary!
what
You
happened?
just showed up on the screen like all blue while I'm staring at the board. That was crazy. Gary, we need Gary. Get out, Gary! Oh my goodness, Gary! That is very frightening. I do not need that right now. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
All right, we're doing well. We are doing well.
Oh, also, I want to show you another cool thing.
What? Gary, you didn't show me anything.
iPads.
What is this? What does this do?
What you can do is you can go up to your things or whatever, or if they're in storage, and it'll show you what it is, how much it costs for a box of them, and everything. And then if you click one, it will add it to your shopping list type thing. And then you can buy things from this. And then clicking the other button takes it off of your list.
That is nice, Gary. How do you know
Little
that?
things. I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. Gary,
Okay, anyway.
you know what? You know some things. You don't know a lot of things, Gary, but you know some things.
Thank you.
People want green beans, Gary. Why is there like 20 boxes of mint in our cart, Gary?
In our what?
In our shopping list, there were like 20 boxes of mint, Gary.
I did not add any mint to our shopping
Well, who
list, so
did
I
then,
don't know
Gary?
what you're talking about. I also was just holding an iPad and I did not see any mint in our shopping list. No.
Do everything. Woman! Out of my way!
Hallelujah.
Oh, ma'am.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. This is not a Christian store, Gary. Alright? We are open to all
Have you
religions
ever
here.
listened
We
to
are open to all religions, alright?
Have you ever listened to My Sweet Lord?
My sweet
song by
Lord.
What's-His-Face?
George Harrison.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That song, you would think it's Christian. It's not Christian.
No, I would not, because it was sung by George Harrison.
Oh, also, if you just listen to the lyrics, it kind of talks about, like, I think a cult.
Gary, we are learning so much Gary lore right now. Gary, you play pickleball. You apparently know, you know some things about George Harrison. Gary, I have good news.
You just got another perk?
Yes, and you know what I got? Well, you'll find out soon enough.
What?
You'll find out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This person here.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up? What is up, Gary? I'd like you to come to the employee room, Gary.
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, Rogue Snorlax has something to say.
Yes, Uriah.
Meet the newest employee, Garrier. Great at restocking.
Why are you-
I felt like we needed some more female presence, Gary. I thought we were maybe becoming a bit too, like, masculine, you know?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
What do you mean? New employee! Canes is much better than some chickens. I mean, we already knew that. Oh, yeah. Going out there to restock already. Look at her go. Garrier. Oh, no. Oh, no. Garrier's version of restocking might just be putting out bread.
Or maybe it's because we have so much dang bread! Alright.
Okay, no, Gary, it's fine. It's whatever, you know. He gets the job done. What do you want? Honey cereals.
Reorganizing the storage
What are
room.
you, 7? Why do you want cereal? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like my body, you know, is like I'm doing jumping jacks right now, you know? Good job, Garrier.
No, I don't.
What do you mean? Here, just so we can have her ready, you know, if we get stuff, is like, I'm gonna buy a few things and then stick them on the shelf so she can restock. Garrier's a good lass, you know? You know what I mean? Did Garrier just take out the trash? Man!
He throws away empty boxes.
You say he throws away empty boxes?
I said sheep.
Are you sure
Please
about that, Garrier?
don't do that.
Do what?
Try and keep the boxes organized by shelf.
Organized? I'm being very clear here. Oh my goodness, these people are beggars. They're beggars. Like, I need cat food. Guess what?
We're not going to be making a profit today, and that's okay. Because we are having renovations.
Wait a second. What did you just buy?
I didn't buy anything.
Gary, we lost like $800, Gary. I was just about to buy some cat food and now it's all gone. Where'd all the money go? Gary, where are
Just
you?
really combining those shelves.
Gary! Gary! Why did you buy so many shelves? Gary, We have so much shelf space, Gary. Why?
You're cutting out of existence. I can't understand you.
What? Gary, you. Gary, this is a waste of space. This is the definition of a waste of space in here, Gary. Do you realize that? There is so much shelf space that isn't being used.
Yeah, it's because eventually we're actually going to be able to afford to get things. And then it will be
Eventually,
used.
and now we can't
We
because-
are poor.
We are poor because you keep buying shelves. Gary!
No, we are poor because we don't have any crap.
Oh my goodness, Gary, you're crazy. You're crazy, you know that?
There's a banana in the corner. Behind the plant.
Gary! Gary, nobody can notice that banana. It doesn't matter that it's there.
I
Nobody's
noticed
gonna
it.
come in here and say that's so stinky because there's a banana in this corner. Who dumped a banana behind my tree, by the way? Who did that?
I don't know, but I'm being a responsible person and cleaning it up.
Is that hinting that I'm not a responsible person?
Yes.
Gary!
Respectfully.
Do you remember the respect
A live life a
clause
quarter
in
mile
our
at a time.
agreement?
Jack Elus. Crazy AZ
Yeah, I
Gamoon has
just
something
told
to
you
say.
it was respectful
Open hands,
comment.
medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone,
Welcome
open
back,
hands, medium skin
Crazy
tone,
AZ
open hands,
Gaming.
medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands,
bet you
medium skin
can't
tone,
guess
open
what
hands,
he put
medium
in
skin
the
tone,
chat.
open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin
Oh, I
tone, open
can't
hands, medium
because
skin
I
tone,
don't
open
know what
hands,
you're
medium
talking
skin tone,
about.
open hands, medium skin tone,
Gary
open hands,
always
medium skin
playing
tone,
the
open hands,
fool,
medium
you
skin
know?
tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin
No,
tone,
I'm
open
just
hands,
not
medium skin tone,
crazy.
open hands, medium skin tone, 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 open hands, medium skin tone,
Gary,
open
why
hands,
can't we
medium
buy
skin tone,
these
open
beans?
hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands, medium skin tone, open hands,
talking
medium
about?
skin
We
tone,
don't
open
need
hands,
beans, we
medium
have
skin tone,
beans.
open hands, medium skin tone, 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 open hands, medium
Wait,
skin
what kind
tone,
of
open
beans
hands,
are you
medium
talking
skin tone,
about?
open
I
hands,
bought red
medium skin tone,
beans.
open hands, medium skin tone, 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 open hands, medium skin tone.
Why are beans so cheap? Maybe we shouldn't have bought beans. They don't get you much.
Where are the beans?
I put the beans on the shelf,
Where'd you-
Gary.
You
The beans are
Why
on
can't
the
you
shelf.
get organized?
What?
Why can't you just? Why was it in?
What? Gary, speak your mind, alright? But politely, because I'm your boss.
You see, I'm trying to keep the storage room organized, so each
Explain to me this storage
shelf
thing.
has a different thing on it.
What do you mean by
All
thing?
right, so this shelf is for basic goods or the brown boxes. We have too much bread, and so it's going to take to open up spaces
How
there.
did we get so much
This
bread?
is for the drinks or the gray boxes. This is going to be for right now preserves, possibly other stuff if we need to put the space on there. That's the black boxes. This is going to be for freezer foods or the light blue boxes. This is currently going to be for dairy and preserves, green and yellow.
Alright, Gary.
That's the storage system.
Okay.
And look, it's a cat. Mamma mia. Oh, I think we just went through our last customer of the day.
Yeah, we're good. We lost money! Yeah! Alright, Gary. Let's try and get through at least one more day. How about that, Gary? You feel good about that?
Yeah.
We gotta get some fruit in here, I think.
This is kind of crazy.
What?
How much you can actually like walk around in here.
So unhappy. Gary, I don't know what that means in comparison to what we had before, but I want you to know, you should appreciate me more, you know?
What do you mean? I appreciate you all the time.
Oh, that's a very nice thing to say.
What in the world did you just buy?
Okay, maybe that was too much. Gary, can we get... Gary, I want to go back in time, Gary. Let's pretend this never happened. Gary, let me remove the tables, please. Gary? Gary, please. Okay. Gary, we need more food, Gary. I'm sorry I gotta do this.
You
What?
just spent what? $400 on tables.
Look, Gary, there you go. Gary! Gary! Gary is very unhappy, Gary. That's why I bought stuff
Guess
for her.
what?
What?
You wanna know something?
Oh, I know how you're standing on that, Gary.
The happiness of employees does not matter. Wait. Take me, for example. Thank you. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking.
Get. That is ketchup in here, Gary? Gary? Gary, all I did was add one stool. Gary, look at this. Gary is unhappy. Alright? That's it. Gary, you hit me with that. Respect, Gary. Respect. You remember the clause. The Second Amendment of the United States says
I live
you
life a
must
quarter mile at a
respect your
time. Jack
bosses.
Eluz, Sans. Original has something to say.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Sans. That's what I thought, baby. God! Where are you? What? What do you have to say for yourself?
What?
I'm too exhausted. I was trying to punish you. But you know what? Just for now, we're gonna let this slide.
I hate this.
I just messed up like so much on my computer because of you. Did you know that? Gary?
I have no
Gary,
clue what you're
why is
talking
this
about.
box on the ground?
Did we-
And why is everything lagging, Gary? Everything that I do is like taking like an hour and a half to actually do. Do you ever feel that? Like jet lag, Gary?
Really just do that.
Gary, what do you mean did I restock? Of course I restocked, Gary. Gary, it is so
Oh my
laggy
goodness,
right
the space is up here.
now. Gary, it is so laggy
Look at
right
the
now.
signs.
What?
This is not my fault. I am not lagging in the slightest because this is also real life. You don't lag in real life.
Gary, everything is
Weirdo.
going bad. Everything is taking like an extra 20 minutes to pick up. What are you Gary! You could at least ask to get out of my way. Gary, this is not good. I can't press this.
So much dang bread.
Gary, I can't
We
get
would not be having an issue right now.
Gary. I might have to leave, Gary.
I don't know what's wrong with me right now. And
Gary, do I sound okay, Gary?
you sound perfectly fine.
Gary, I don't feel perfectly fine. Watch.
No.
I'm gonna left click on this blue.
I don't know what bloom you're talking about.
Everything's slow, Gary. Gary? I'm just gonna have to work around this, I guess. One more day, Gary. Oh my goodness, just press... Oh my goodness, just press open. Thank you. Gary, where... Gary, you're... Goodness gracious. Sometimes, Gary, I think you're super smart. Other times, I'm like, how did you survive as a baby, you know?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you putting a stepladder in front of the way we need to walk. That's what I'm talking about, Gary.
I am unclear on what you were speaking about. Have you ever considered speaking to a therapist?
Gary, you do realize that's what I said to you so many times?
I don't know what you're speaking about.
Gary, I tried to get you the help you needed. Because obviously, you're a little bit depressed, Gary. I tried to get you
I
help.
live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus. Noah M has something to say.
Yo,
At number $%.
what? What did you put in the chat, Noah? Goodness gracious. Gary, where are you? I want you to know, Gary, I think the place looks nice. But also, you need to show me respect, alright?
Have I not been?
Yes, you hit me with a broom.
And you've hit me
We
with a
need
broom
more
too.
space, Gary. Gary, I can hit you. I'm the boss, alright?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Yes, Gary, the boss can do what they want. It's real life, alright? As you keep saying, we're in real life, and the boss can do what the boss wants. If only the boss could click things. Click, click, click. Maybe my mouse is dying, Gary. Did you ever think about that?
No, because I have no clue what you're talking about.
Gary, you act like you don't know these things, but it's like, I know, I see into you, Gary. I have seen more of you than I think you've seen of yourself, Gary. Gary? Gary, where are you? There's something... Gary, get down! Gary! Gary, it's okay, don't jump! Oh. Yeah, thank goodness. Gary? We do not need... I do not need a suicide watch on my hands at the same time, Gary. Alright? Please calm yourself. What else do people want? Do they want rice and stuff? I don't know. Do they want ketchup? I want some soda. Gary, what do you think the people want? Gary?
I would have to look.
What?
I'd have to look.
Well, Gary, why aren't you looking? Aren't we running a business here, Gary? Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right now. I don't even see you. Oh, you're just standing in here, huh? This is your coffee break, is it? Is it coffee break time, Gary? I'm working overtime right now. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for cleaning up. Gary is here. Oh, Chompette. Chompette is here. Chompette loves Gary. Isn't that right, Gary? We all love Gary. Ain't that right, Gary? Give me a little twist and a little turn, you know? Thank you. We gotta keep. Gary, we're running a store here. Our freezer and our shelves. Actually, you know what? We're pretty well stocked, Gary. We're doing well. Gary, it's been an honor working with you today. It's been a good day, I think. A good day at store. What do you think, Gary? Will you return my compliment? Have you have seen Gary?
Wasn't worth anything.
Gary, what was that? I'm scared, Gary.
What do you
Did
mean?
something take over your body, Gary?
What?
Gary,
Oh man.
Gary, I heard some demon on the other end, Gary. Gary, are you okay? Have you seen an exorcist lately?
I mean, I've seen a witch.
What did the witch say to you?
Broom.
Pulling my chain, as per the usual. Have I done Sea of Thieves? Trumpet?
You don't have a chain.
Well,
How
I've
can
done
I
Sea of
pull a
Thieves.
chain that you do not have?
I have played Sea of Thieves before. I don't have it currently. But actually, that'd probably be a pretty fun game to do. That's a good idea. I might very well do Sea of Thieves. Gary, you know what Sea of Thieves is?
Oh, coffee break.
Coffee break, Gary. Gary, there is no time for a coffee break. Customers are coming in. Gary?
I can see that. Hey, you know, there's some trash in the far left.
If you see it, you can deal with
I
it.
don't know, far corner.
If you see it, you can deal with
I
it.
can't. I'm kind of indisposed.
What does that mean? Gary?
I'm a little high.
Gary! Stop! Stop! You get addicted, Gary! Where are you? Gary!
I'm not doing drugs, bro.
Gary! Get there, Gary! Don't jump, Gary! Gary, it's fine. Gary, no! Gary, come down. Gary, come down slowly. Slowly, Gary. It's alright. You have so much to live for, Gary. Gary, what's making you want to jump, Gary?
I wasn't gonna jump.
Gary, you're gonna jump! Gary, that's alright! Come down, Gary. Gary, there's a little thing here. You can jump down this way. It's alright, Gary. If you want, I can tell you the truth about your family, Gary. Alright, I was the one who killed them. It's fine. It's alright, just come down. Gary?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Gary, it was a good one. Come down here, Gary. Don't jump, Gary. How did you get up there, Gary?
There's still that trash over there.
Gary, I don't care about the trash. We need fruit, Gary. Do you hear Gluggin? Gary, did you just hear some Gluggin?
No.
Gary, I'm pretty sure I just heard like some weird sort of glugging.
I didn't.
Gary, I'm just gonna assume you're not gonna jump.
Oh, why would I jump?
Because, Gary, I know how depressed you are, alright?
Mustard?
You know what they say? Mustard on the beat, yo! Yo! Mustard on the beat! I guess I just gotta run this store without you, Gary, like per the usual. Like always.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I'm running the store without you, Gary. Because you don't work hard, Gary.
What
Who is this? Gary! You keep jump scaring me like that. How'd you get down?
How do you think I got down?
By jumping? I'm working so hard here, Gary.
Oh, no.
Gary, stop making weird noises, alright? I like the Gary who doesn't make noise.
What you talking about? You know, back in the Vietnam, there was this thing called tube.
What?
You know, it really bothers me how you start putting things on shelves which already have other things assigned to them.
Why are you looking at me like that? Gary, listen, I readjust the prices. People want different things at different times, Gary.
You know, the best thing is
What?
to have one of
everything.
everything.
But we don't have
So
enough
that way
we
nobody
don't
ever
have enough
complains
shelves
about
for
us
that,
not
Gary.
having anything.
Gary, we don't have
Oh,
enough
I
shelves.
wonder why.
What do you mean, Gary? Gary,
Hello,
listen.
woman.
You know what the problem is, Gary? Did that orange juice not buy?
Succulent.
My mouse is losing its life.
Everybody come buy some bread, because we need to get rid of our bread.
People have been buying bread non-stop,
We have too much bread,
Gary.
and it's
You know
probably
why
all
people have been buying
expired
bread
and moldy.
non-stop? Because I made it with special cream. I literally put in my heart and soul and lots of other fluids into our work, Gary. What do you do?
Let me see here. Oh yeah, I'm abused by my manager.
I don't know what you mean by that. Gary, I just want you to know that just because you're popular with the schizophrenic people doesn't mean you're popular with me, Gary. Canned peas? How do you keep getting up into these places, Gary? How'd you get up there? Gary, twerking at the customers is not good when you're not Gary! You can't hit our customers! He twerks at them and then
Look at how many times they are
tips.
complaining.
What?
They're complaining so much because we don't have anything.
Maybe, Gary, maybe instead of smacking them, you should go buy stuff. I haven't seen you buy something the entire day, Gary. I have to press it so many times to buy some. Gary! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't pick up anything, Gary. I'm losing my mind, Gary. Get out of my way! Oh, Gary. It's exhausting work running a restaurant. Gary, wouldn't it be, you know, horrible if the FBI raided our store? Gary?
Yeah?
You have anything to say to that? What the heck, Gary? Gary? How'd you do that? How did you do that, Gary?
Sorry, I just wanted to be like you for a second. Making purchases which are not necessary.
What does that mean, Gary?
But hey, look at Gary Jr. Our electrical bill's about to go up. Speaking of bills, have we been paying them?
I know what we're gonna buy, Gary. I know what we're gonna buy next.
We have $210 to pay.
Yeah, but Gary, you know what? There's a good thing that I'm gonna... No! Gary, no! Gary, I was gonna buy something! Oh,
Yeah, we
Gary.
still have over $1,000.
Well, it's more than that.
Well, then don't buy it.
Gary, it's very helpful for us.
No, it is not.
It is.
I can guarantee you that it is not.
You like it in here, Gary?
Hello.
You like it in here?
You know, your mouth is really weird.
Well, Gary, when you're so close to Gary, are you buying something? You look like you were in line, Gary. I'll give you sliced bread discount. Your nose, Gary, is awful, by the way. Where did you get that nose job from?
Your mom?
Day's over, Gary. Day's over. Maybe. Day is over. We made profit. We made profit. Wait a second. Robbed. We were robbed.
Twice.
Oh my goodness. Gary, how did this happen?
You?
It was not me. How did you just spawn in with a broom, Gary? Alright. Gary? We're gonna end this adventure here. Alright, Gary? Gary, you know, he has a wilder side to it. You! What do you have to say for yourself?
Could you move a second? No, the other way.
No, you're stuck here. And you know what? You can't do anything about it. That's what you get, Gary. That's what you get. Don't look at me with those eyes. I actually can't see your eyes. Gary, can you look up a little bit? I mean, I guess that works too. Gary! Oh. Gary, how did you do that? I forgot. Gary, I forgot that Gary was a jumping master. Oh my goodness, Gary, you know what? I'm going to let you have the hook for that one. Any last words, Gary? Gary, that's not the way you flirt. Just gonna tell you, that's not exactly the best, you know, product. Alright, Gary, well, I'm gonna end your life for a second, okay? Is that fine? Gary? Alright. Gary, I'm shutting you down, alright? I'm putting you down.
Okay.
Gary, what? Gary, stop this madness! Quit the game! Oh my gosh! Oh my! Gary, don't speak.
Oh,
Gary,
yeah.
Gary,
I'm so tired, man.
Gary, that was all your fault, Gary. You know, you barely worked. How are you so tired? How are you so tired when you barely worked?
I've been writing a paper like all day.
Gary, that's not important. Okay? You play pickleball, Gary. That's what you did.
Rubber ducky, but it's warm.
Gary, I'm muting you. Bye. Goodbye. I'm just leaving the call, you know. I had nothing more to say to you, Gary. Except I can't because my mouth
Yeah,
is
you don't
open.
usually.
Gary, I can't even pull up Opera, Gary, because you know what? You ruined everything.
Yeah, that's what my mom said when I was born.
Gary, you don't have to be so sad about it.
I'm not.
Gary, next stream we're getting you a therapist, alright? And you gotta talk to them.
No,
Yep.
no, I don't need a therapist.
Yep. They're gonna talk to you about
Nope.
where you've been touched. Okay, bye. Bye.
There won't be a next time.
Bye. What? Bye. I can't. Bye. My goodness, this mouse is crazy right now. I can hardly do anything. But on that note, this is like horrible. I can't move like anywhere. So we're gonna hopefully be able to stop the stream here. But yeah, we're ending the stream. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to press the stop streaming button. Even though it's like going horribly awry right now. But interesting stream today. Gary did
I
not
live
have
life a quarter
oh.
mile at a time. Jack Elus.
I see.
Rogue Snorlax has something to say.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Interesting stream today. Gary did not have. Gary went on strike today a little bit. I don't know if I like that, so much. Yeah, Gary was very on strike today. But a man's got to get his ball. Man. Let's just leave it there. You know what I was gonna say anyway. Maybe. All right. Well, we're gonna be ending a stream. We're gonna keep streaming other stuff. Maybe Sea of Thieves. That might be a good idea. Just more random stuff. Maybe more Supermarket at some point. More Lethal Company. Making more videos.
I live life a quarter mile at a time. Jack Elus, King of Canines, has something very important to say. Cheese wedge.
All right. Well, I would do like a music or something for you guys, but the issue is that the mouse is not working. So I'm not even certain that I could if I wanted to. So I'm trying to be very careful here because the mouse is not working. So I think I'm just going to end the stream. So instead of playing music and dancing, I'll sing you a little song to leave you with. Like I started the stream with, I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Psst, I see. Even when Gary's muted, I can still hear him. You wanna know what Gary's telling me in Discord, which you might be able to hear? The children now, boy. Get it together. Your singing sounds like a bird. It is your choice, whether or not it is a beautiful song. I gotta figure out my mouse because I can't turn off Discord. I'm ending the stream. But, wait, is that really the children? For the children and liberty and justice for all. Good night, everybody. Yeah, we're never gonna stream again. Bye!